Good evening, friends, families, teachers, administration, and of course, my fellow class of 2019. I must admit, at first, the thought of me being the last valedictorian speaker before Dr. Marcy sails off into the sunset added more pressure to deliver a speech that he will remember for many years to come. But then, I gave it some hard thought and figured, at his age, I mean, how good could his memory really be? But seriously, Windermere Prep would not be what it is today without the dedication, effort, and love that you have put into this school. So I thank you, Dr. Marcy. And I really mean that, from one senior to another. Now, I know that I'm supposed to be giving this speech, imparting some of my words of wisdom upon you all. But honestly, what do I know? And so instead, over these next few minutes, I really want to focus on reflecting back at our years at WPS and looking forward to what lies ahead. And what a surreal feeling it is to be standing up here now, having finished our last year of high school. Some of you have shared the same journey as I, from pre-K to 12th grade, and others joined somewhere along the way. But all of you have made this school a really special place. 14 years ago, our parents packed our little bags and took that cute first day of pre-K picture, and with high hopes, delivered us to the welcoming arms of our pre-K teachers, like Mrs. Swanson and Mrs. Hickey, who is still nurturing our youngest Lakers today. And that reminds me of all the teachers we have lost and left behind along the way. I wish I could count or name them all, but let's face it, with some of them, did we really even know their actual names? But I digress. We all have had the opportunity to see how this school has changed from a mere few buildings and trailers to this beautiful campus, offering a plethora of avenues for students to succeed, whether it's through academics, athletics, or our new performing arts building. Yet, beyond brick and mortar changes, we've had incredible teachers that really care about their students. I'm reminded of a time in Mr. Deitch's 9th grade math class when a student pondered over the importance of learning math, unsure of its application outside of the classroom. A thought I think we all have at some point, or maybe all the time if you took HL math like I did. But Mr. Deitch responded by explaining how beyond simple computations, we need to understand the relevance, the why. And it changed my perspective, compelling me to question and dig deeper into the application of knowledge. Here at WPS, our teachers have encouraged us to become active learners and take responsibility of our own learning. And my hope is that as we continue on our path to college, we can harness this lesson and question the way our society is organized to find lasting solutions to major world problems, and hopefully create real change for a future that we envision. And looking around, I see a lot of people who over the past 14 years I have grown extremely close to. We're simply not just classmates, teammates, or friends, but rather a family who's truly invested in watching each other succeed. I know that I can always rely on Sana for an early 2000s cartoon reference, or Alfred to give me shade under one of his many umbrellas when it pours, or Skylar to teach me a new word like cacknation or ebullient during Latin class discussions. And as one, we journeyed from our Spirit of Unitas and Seed Folks days to the infamous Grand Canyon trip in 8th grade, which some of us may often relive the Great Stomach Bug incident in our worst nightmares to this day. But transitioning into high school, we took on more daring challenges, with some of us enduring a push, never to forget Chimney Corner Patriots, or that the ships have burned. And as sophomores, we staged our first unified protest during our trip to California, refusing to leave the buses unless allowed to go to the hot tubs on the last day. And moving on to junior year, many of us procrastinated on our extended essays. Of course, not without reminding everyone not in IB that it's supposed to be 4,000 words. 4,000 words. And finally, now as seniors, we know that the memories we have made together will forever connect us, no matter where we are in the world. And a really unique element of our class is its diversity. Often viewed as a means of division between individuals, it has actually brought us together. Mahatma Gandhi worded this best when he said, "Our ability to reach unity and diversity will be the beauty and the test of our civilization." From winning Spirit Weeks to working together to raise over $35,000 for the Children's Miracle Network during this past Lakeathon, organized by the wonderful Lauren and Carmela. We've been able to use our many differences to our advantage, and maybe unknowingly stumbled upon how to truly succeed. Surrounded by a globalized campus of students of different ethnicities, we've got to explore how different cultures perceive the world and understand and connect with viewpoints outside of our own. The senior class also consists of a range of different ambitions and dreams for the future. Whether we would like to become a professional athlete, a dancer, an entrepreneur, or a doctor like myself, it's so motivating to see so many different people who seek to change the world through different platforms. And as we embark on our journey to college, we will bring with us this special sense of community, showing others the value of challenging norms with different perspectives to make a real difference in our world. And we should be so proud of our hard work throughout our time in high school. It's been a challenge, and I know sometimes we thought about giving up, but we persevered and we came out stronger. Oftentimes people ask me if there's anything I wish I had done differently during my time at WPS, and honestly, I can't think of anything. That's because the setbacks we faced made us who we are today. And during the process, we learned how hard work through studying, training at our sport, honing in on our fine art skills, or reaching out to help others has translated into amazing accomplishments, like scholarships, college admissions, 12 athletic recruitments, and even 2 admissions with Grace and Andrew to West Point. The legacy we have left behind at Windermere Prep is powerful and permanent, and I'm optimistic that we will carry with us the same ambition and Laker spirit to wherever we go. And perhaps our 8th grade turning the page quote sums us up the best. Let's continue to shoot for the moon, because even if we miss, we will most definitely land among the stars. It's been an honor to meet and get to learn alongside all of you throughout the years. And I'm excited that the future we have waited so long for has finally arrived. Congratulations to the class of 2019 for being the best class WPS has ever had. And I would like to introduce to the stage our wonderful president, Carmela Casavari.